Hey guys.
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Well, I'm
Saw
hungry.
you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I assure you, dead bodies smell a lot worse.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
Yeah, well, I don't live here,
I've
you
just
schmuck.
arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Did you guys deface that statue?
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
You guys
What?
work for a feline?
You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Also, there's someone with a big ugly scar.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Oh, so this conversation's over then, okay. I'm gonna test my eloquence.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims. And I'd advise you against snitching.
Guess that didn't work then,
What's
huh?
with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to... Go die of thirst.
What are you guarding?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding...
Yeah, I guess I already knew that. Okay. I'm done
I
talking
bid
to
you,
you schmucks.
gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Yeah, there's just a secret right here. Oh, it doesn't get past them, though. Well, what is this exactly?
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, so that's where I learn about that one place being unguarded. Got a little ahead of myself. And did some things without the information. But that's okay. Now I have everything I need. Exhausted some dialogue options, and now it's time to get on my way. I wonder if I can talk to these guys now. Oh, they might have something to say.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
Guess with all this, I'd like to talk to him too.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I guess this one's new.
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Oh yeah, all these powerful hints. There's also 2 new guys in here. Oh, this crazy man's got more mumbles for me.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Actually, I think this is the first one they
Gifted with
started
its
saying
own
to me.
consciousness,
Yeah.
until it finds a new reader.
Oh, there's more
Another
people with
break?
cat. Hello.
I told you to beat it.
I suppose you did. And I'm going to beat it. You can count on that. Okay, I think it's time to get down in here then. Oh, this place is full of fart gas. Am I dying down here? Does this lighter burn away the gas?
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Oh, okay. So I guess it's fine to be in the smoke. I thought it was killing me. Things got awful kill-like suddenly. Oh, great, now I'm gonna be fucking soaked to the bone. Soaked to the bone and smothered with fart gas. This is the worst. And now there's things coming after me. And now I'm dead. Aw, jeez. Oh, it's just seaweed. It's just seaweed stuck to my gunk. I would like to know what that trophy was. Oh yeah, back to this. That was a silver one. Oh, I failed a skill test. Be the plaything of an hallucination. Okay, well. I guess that's just a thing that happens. That seemed pretty unmissable. I inhaled some fart gas and then mistook some seaweed for a smothering monster. Oh, there's writing here.
This is primitive.
That's it? I thought there'd be more about it than that. Alright, I've snuck into their turf. No one's gonna be able to see me because I'm so fucking sneaky. Oh, there's a little crouch spot there. Let's check over here. Fucking nothing.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Does it smell better than the
What is the
fart
connection
gas area?
between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, I guess I'm just in the warehouse. Oh, the jump. Okay. What does that even mean? To enter a reconstructive scene.
What happened here?
Someone punched this mirror? Got real bloodied by it? Okay. What was this pile of crap?
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Well, someone was sleeping in this mess next to that photo. That doesn't look very comfortable. There's something here.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
It's a pretty creepy ass painting. I don't want to leave yet. I don't think.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Unless it was telling me that I can leave because there's nothing else to see.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers but stays in a place like this?
Someone that's very passionate about their work and keeping it protected. Okay, I guess I'm finished with this reconstructed scene. I doubt there's anything else I can really examine. I do have CP though. 4 CP. Which is enough for eloquence. I really could use some more eloquence, I think. Yeah, maybe I want to go with that. Power up my eloquence. I think that was the one thing I failed. Or at least the first thing I failed. Le Petit Paris. Interesting. Guess it's time to go.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move!
It's just me.
You again.
Yep, it's
I
me.
told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Oh jeez, I can threaten him. Does he have the scar across his face? Yeah, I think he was the one that got a new smile. Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
Well, I guess I
All right,
failed that one.
Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Yeah, he's got that
It
big
was in
slit at the side of
Hawkins
his
mansion
face.
when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews.
I guess we're done here
please
then.
shut the door.
Thanks,
Open your
Andrews.
eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Oh, I had to do some, I had to get a little creative. Oh, is this Cat? Mysterious woman?
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
Oh, so it is Cat, even though
Too
he
bad
called
you're
her
too
Baker.
fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
Whatever the fuck I want.
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
You better put both eyes on me, woman, because you're going to
Is
need
it
both
far,
of them.
this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Oh, look,
See
this
the
isn't
building?
video, this is gameplay.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Yeah, that's a very Lovecraft mansion, just on the edge of a cliff. Strange high house. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Oh, I think this is gameplay too. It's too crisp looking. Doesn't have that JPEG artifacting, and it's very smooth. Or maybe it does. Or maybe this is just a very high quality one. I can't tell. Oh, that was the view of a sneaker.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
And a lovely place it is. You know, aside from being completely burnt.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Thought the mansion burnt in the fire, though. Oh, there's some of these. Yeah, I've heard about this Winchester guy
Your
before.
partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Apparently I have a lot of things I want to ask you. I want to know why he knows the place so well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're getting more and more impatient. I got a couple more things I gotta ask,
You won't get me
though.
to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So,
Yeah, I'm
since
pretty
you already
nosy.
know it,
I like to
the
examine
Hawkins
everything,
family
get all
couldn't
those
afford the upkeep
collectibles.
of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're just every single time. Tell me what I need
I
to know.
prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
Huh. Yeah,
Why
I
not?
guess.
You can help.
Right. Let's
Guess
go.
I could use the help. Not gonna deny that. Not to mention I saw someone poking around and watching us. We're going this way? Why aren't we going this way? I'm going to go this way. Oh great, I can fall down here. It's just a chair. Far from its table. Oh, what's this? Small wooden whale. Figure of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children. Gonna need that. It was important. That seems to be the only thing that was down here. Now, what's his face went that way? Oh, there's a big old tree in the way.
It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Oh, but there's something up here.
Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened.
Can I not just take it? Maybe I can grab it from the other side. Thought I saw a thing again. A lot of times a little glare, a little flash will make me think there's an interactable there. Or I'm going mad. One of the two. Okay, he went that way. So I want to see what's over here. Oh, it's just the entrance to the manor. Let's see if I can grab that axe.
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
It's just fucking gone. Alright, let's get back to the police officer then. I don't want that old Silas guy finding me without a police officer to tell him what's what. I laid me down and slept. I awakened, for the Lord sustained me. Psalm 3:5. Don't suppose you want to talk about this place, huh? I'll just examine it at my own discretion.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
What about this one? Dang it.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
We're not alone here.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Yeah, it's quite a bit of a mess.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
That's all we have to say about the child. Yeah, I think Charles Hawkins wasn't very liked. He had that debt. His grave has been... it's all smashed up. I'm gonna let you have your moment. I suppose I'll just move on without you. Now before I go in, of course, I gotta check out the yards around it. Slider doesn't illuminate for shit. When I'm running, it just straight up goes out. Well, the last horror game I played, White Day, had a really good lighter. But it just shut off completely when you ran.
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! Ah. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark
And
water.
I'll just throw my lighter in his face. Oh, I have a time limit here.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me why you're here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You really shouldn't need
No
this
one
key.
lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then.
Another
To
trophy.
get rid of
Yay.
you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Yeah, this man's dangerous and scary. Not a big fan of this guy. And look what's down here for me to explore. Oh, that must lead down to his hut. Don't suppose I can leave through here?
This gate is locked.
Of course not. Perhaps while he's not around I can ransack his place and find all the things I need to know. About him, at least. Trees are very weird looking. Oh, it's his axe. Well, one of them. He has another axe on his person. How many axes does this guy need? Oh, so this actually does rotate. I was looking at it in the distance wondering if it actually was animated. That's neat. Oh,
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
I think it's a bourbon guy, huh? That explains it. I'm going to assume the front door is locked, and that's why I'm doing this. And what was the point of sliding that over then? I have no idea. It didn't appear to do anything. Maybe I will attempt to check the front door.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Nope, shit's locked. So then what was it over here that I was doing? I mean, there's an elaborate animation and everything for it. It implies that I would reach through this broken glass and grab something. Huh. Well, it must be something I have to come back to do. Oh, you're here.
Pierce, shall we enter?
I haven't even tried the front door yet, though. Did I check this out? Yeah, I think I did. Got to at least try the front door. It would be nice if I could grab one of the many axes just hanging around and just, you know, pull the boards off.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Okay. Yeah, once again I was getting ahead of myself. That's what happens when you look around and it's not obvious what's optional and what's not. Talk to you a bit first.
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
That's all there is to say. Okay. We're going inside.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and, finally, get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. I didn't really have any help from Bradley calming down. I just tried to pretend to be a cop and he didn't believe me.